It is 8 o'clock Tuesday night. So we're about halfway done with weed. I just did get home, get a shower. I went and got the seed tender loaded up and loaded the planter up. It is very dry. We haven't had rain in weeks. I'm gonna put some water in the pool. We haven't had rain in weeks, and it doesn't look like there's rain for 2 more weeks. So it's very sad. Our corn crop was looking excellent, and now everybody's corn crop, ours, everybody else is just pineappled right up. It's sad. There won't be no corn crop this year. Even if we started getting rain from here on out, you're just saving yield. You're not gaining any. It's sad. I would show you all, but we've been so busy cutting wheat, and I actually have been putting beans in. We're planting some of the ground that you dig down a little bit. There's still moisture underneath this wheat stubble, so we're trying to get it in as quick as soon as the combine. That's why Dad's running the combine. As soon as we get he's cutting and I'm right behind him. Once they get the bales moved, I'm planting. So we're going to plant 2 more farms back in the woods that we have that they're always wet. And then we're going to stop the big farms out on the highway. We're just going to cut the wheat and wait for rain. So I got about, let's see, 60, 50, 60, 150 more acres of beans to go before we just stop planting beans. And hopefully we wait. We're going to wait it out and wait for some rain after that. So it might even be too dry to plant right now, but we're going to get some in the ground. I'm planting treated seed consultant beans, so that should help them with the treatment on them. And then we're just going to focus on getting the weed out. We still got 200 acres of corn that I got to fertilize. I planted last. But we're not even going to do that until we get rain on it. We're not going to spend all that money if it's not going to do anything. So it's got pre-fertilizer on it and then planter fertilizer. So that'll hold it. But if it rains, I'm going to go put ESN on it. If it doesn't rain, not going to spend that money. So it is what it is. And that is actually the best looking corn now. Looks really good. Derek Cross, he came out and rode with me in a tractor. He took the video of me planting, and he said that everything across town looks good. So obviously across town they've gotten some rain, more than what we had here. I haven't been over there because we've been cutting wheat. But anyway, like, subscribe, share. I'm not gonna. There's the sun setting. Look at that. That's a pretty picture with me and the sunset. So just gonna keep on cutting wheat and doing what we do. So see you later. All right, so it is Father's Day today. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. A lot of them are probably working today. If you're farmers, trying to get stuff done. I am trying to get beans in. We got about 90 acres to catch up to the combine. So I'm going to go ahead and get this done. Everything's loaded, produced, closed today, so we can't get the hoppers empty. So Pop's gonna relax today. My brother and Bullwinkle, they're getting the rest of the straw out of the backfield, and then they'll probably go home. And I'm gonna sit over here and get the beans planted, much as I feel like today anyway. Both the kids are working. Miss Eastern Shore Farmers in Ohio for work, so it's just me anyway, so there's no sense of really sitting home staring at a TV when I can get beans in the ground. There's still a little bit of moisture in the ground, so I'm going to go ahead and get them in so they can get coming up. Corn is just about done if we don't get rain, but they're not talking about rain for another week and a half. It's going to be in the 90s. So whatever we get now will just save the good ground. The sand hills will pretty much be dead, done. They're not going to come back. So what was going to be an awesome year is going to be a crappy year. We should have irrigation. I've been complaining about it for 20 years and we still haven't put the first pivot up yet. I know it costs money, but if you think about it, they'd be paid for by now. We'd be reaping the benefits. But it is what it is. Getting it done today, as much as I can. I had to I want to thank Brett at Pocomoke John Deere, Landing Tractor. If you need something at John Deere, your service department is Pocomoke, ask Brett. And then, or your parts department is Pocomoke, ask for Brett. All the boys down there do a good job. That's the great service department. And then our parts department and service department is hands down East Newmarket. They don't argue about who works on what farmer's equipment, do all that dumb petty shit that other ones do. They don't tell their bosses what to do, they listen. And they fix stuff that needs to be fixed. They fix it right. So I appreciate all them guys. Happy Father's Day to all of them that are dads. And yeah, he had to come in yesterday. They were closed. He had to come in for somebody. And I had talked to him Friday about an alternator. And he called me up. He said, hey, I'm in here. You want me to leave your parts out back? And I'm glad he did, because I was having problems with my alternator on this tractor not keeping it charged. Or that's what we thought was wrong with it. So they left them out back. I went down to Dunkin' Donuts, got coffee early this morning, stopped and picked them up, and it's about 90 degrees outside right now. So when I got back, I put it on, and she is holding steady. 13.7 volts, 13.8. Yesterday it was like 11.2, 11.7, and I kept getting a bunch of codes. And these planters run off a lot of electric. You know, electric shutoffs, all your meters, everything, it's all electric. It runs through the monitor. And she just couldn't keep up with it. My seed count was getting bad. So I stopped, got it, put it on today. It's not very hard to put an alternator on these tractors, I will say that. It's hard when it's 90-some degrees outside, but other than that, it works. It seems to be pretty easy. That's the simplest thing on these tractors underneath the hood to fix. But I got that done. Fired her up. She's rolling. So none of my codes are coming on. So that had to be the problem. I don't know if you can see the big pile of straw they're putting up here. So here, I'll let you look at the planter instead of my pretty face. I did lose a gauge wheel. I lost it somewhere on either my farm or the last field at the home farm I did. And I've been back there several times and checked everything. Didn't see it, so I'm thinking it's on my front fields, but the straw is kind of tall. I rode the four-wheeler around yesterday. Couldn't find it, so I'll probably find it when I get on the sprayer and spray. I'll be sitting up high. But I'm glad we got two planters, because we don't have an extra gauge wheel, so I took one off the other planter, put on here, and when I find it, I'll put it back on here and switch it back over. The only thing bad about these tractors is this damn active seat. It's steady, pumps up when I don't want it to. I don't know why John Deere thought that was a good idea, but that's a horrible idea to have these seats automatically pump up. Let me set it where I want it and let it stay there. All day long I'm continuously letting air out of it because it pumps me up way too hot. So, alright, see. I don't know what that spot is on the window. Something, maybe a bird pooped on it. Love the desk. Best thing that I found they invented for the cab of a tractor. Love it. I put one in everything now. Everything now to hold it. Love it, love it, love it. Here's the magnet. Come on. Focus. No, it's not going to focus. Good morning. I caught up with the combine and we've been trying to move trucks, filling everything up with fuel, servicing everything this morning. It is Monday, day after Father's Day. Hope everybody had a good one. There's about 15-20 acres here left. He just got it done. So I got the draper and we're gonna move to a different farm. We still got a lot of wheat left and it's really dry. The wheat's dry. It's good that it's dry because we can cut the wheat. It's dry, we can get it out, straw's good. But the bad thing is the corn. This corn needs rain. Terrible. And it's supposed to get up in the 90s towards the end of the week. So it's like, oh, come on. Just a shower, just to hold it. I don't think we're going to get one. So I would say corn is going to be really shitty this year. We started out with a real wet winter, spring, you know, it came, we got rains, good moisture when we planted. And then the rain just stopped. We even got good rain when the corn was planted and it came up. We were getting rain, but it got dry quick and it is really dry. Look at the dust. That's just the dust right here on this driveway. So we're gonna turn them off. We're gonna move to a 120 acre farm, start cutting it, and just keep right on rolling after that. Move some trucks over today. I got Bullwinkle, he's moving the tool pickup over. That way we can leave this pickup here for Pop. My brother, he's getting some ice and stuff to throw in his cooler. And he's gonna bale that little bit of straw that's there. And then we're going to hurry up and move it out of the, I'm gonna bring Bullwinkle back. He's gonna take that last load on this farm. And then I'll probably come over and just move the straw real quick. It shouldn't be many bales off there. Hurry up and move it, get it out of the field. Then I'm gonna go ahead and plant that little bit, do the inrows, and this farm will be planted. And then I'm gonna go, I got a little bit of beans left on the planter, that 4-5 variety. I'm gonna go move. I'm gonna go over to the farm, put them on the planter, and then go ahead and take the planter over to the farm we're gonna go to. I'm not gonna plant right away because they gotta get the bales and get baling and get the bales moved out of the way. But just start moving everything over there because there is, even it's so dry on top. When you dig down a little bit in this wheat, I guess where it was shading the ground for so long, there's a little bit of moisture still in the ground. So I'm gonna try to plant until we run out of moisture and then just stop, and we'll probably wait until we do get rain. But I actually like planting. I would rather just go ahead and plant and get the beans in the ground. That way when it does rain they pop up. But I don't know, it's just a tough decision. So I don't know what we'll do. We'll figure it out. But I know the farms back in the woods that we got, they stay pretty good damp dark soil. So I'll probably just continue to keep on going till we move back out here in these open. We got big farms out here. Them farms back there, other than that 120 acre one, they're, I think one of them's 60, one of them's 50. Little cut up stuff. We're actually not going to bale the two cut up farms. We're just going to blow it out the back because it's just not worth running everything over there for them. But then when we move out here in the open on the big farms, we're going to get back to baling, and I'll probably wait. I'll probably get everything. We'll get everything cut, done back there. I'll probably plant them farms and wait till we get rain here because it is dry. I mean, it's just horrible. There goes Pop on the combine. He's moving her. So this is what a Monday looks like. And it takes, people don't realize how long it takes to move to a farm. You got, the combine, and you got to have a guy in the pickup for the header, hook everything up. Then you got to move the loader, the baler. You got 4 hopper bottoms, planter, seed tender. I mean, it's just, people don't realize how many hours, you waste hours just moving, So it's just crazy. All right, see. There's some more of our wheat that we're passing. And I'll show you this 1094Q. Of course, it's getting dry now. I don't think it really is going to matter. But, yeah, Pop going down the road. There's more wheat. But this is a 1094Q, and it's actually held up the best in this drought. I mean, we haven't had rain in like 3 weeks. We got a field of it over there, but I can't show you. It's on the side of the wheat. But this right here, now it's starting to get droughty. No rain for 3 weeks, but it still looks the best out of all the corn. It's really held up. And then here's more wheat. These are some of our bigger farms we're gonna hit on the way out. More wheat, but everybody's corn is just starting to turn over. Ah, he's got one bale right there. I guess I'll go grab it. Put it on that one. That's service right there. Only had to move. Loading some treated sea salt 4.6. Been a really good bean for after wheat. And they are Liberty links, so that's what I like about them. And we also planted some Dyna-Gro 4.5s.